Well, Jen, thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me again. It's been over 3 years now since we first met. And ironically, we were meeting about you getting your new set of teeth, your new All-On-X, if you will, All-On-4, All-On-6, and now it's my turn.
You are.
That's right.
I know.
That's right. And you know, I was actually talking, you know, I'm 43. And, you know, I've had dental challenges just growing up. I mean, we've talked to them, and my love of dentists, a lot of sarcasm in that comment, has really perpetuated a lot of my life. I mean, you know, before I got married, I had my whole top row done, and they just ground them down to nothing. That when they failed, now all of a sudden there's nothing to anchor them to. So you really, I'm in the position, okay, make it happen. But you know, before all this, when I was thinking about it with my mom, and I started this process, and we even talked about it today, how you were one of our first in the dental space, one of our first people that we got to sit down and hear their experience and their story. And I remember clearly driving away with Dan, and we were just remembering about it, and I thought, man, she's so cool. And like, you know, I mean, it really changed the persona, because I think some people think of this as just dentures that won't fall out, and that it's only for old people. But like, you guys give us a run for our money. I mean, you and Mike, and just talking, and how much fun you guys are and have, and we talked about how this just, it redefined it. And it was cool that I got to see from the very beginning that, and it reminded me, and which gives me comfort now. Like, it takes away any of the shame. And so, you know, you sitting down and talking with me before I go through it next week is a blessing, even though I've been through, I've sat through surgeries and filmed them. And I mean, I know a lot of what's coming, but yet still, once it's your turn, you've got a lot of thoughts and feelings and emotions. And so the fact
Scared?
that, yeah.
Scared? Is it gonna hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Right? How long is it gonna hurt and stuff? And, you know, you're gonna do fantastic. You know, you're gonna get it done, and you're gonna realize that there's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing that you don't have to think of that in advance. When you're going somewhere to eat something, and you don't have to think, well, you know, I hope they're gonna have something that's gonna be easy on my teeth, or that I can. So I think that's gonna be one of the biggest things for me is not having to do that. But you know, we were talking about, you know, what can you expect? You know, you saw me right after the surgery, and my swelling. I mean, it was fantastic. So I don't think you're gonna have any problems like that. My biggest thing was all of your follow-up appointments, and it's very important. It delayed my permanent ones from being placed due to my schedule. You know, I wasn't able to make it in every 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Sometimes it was 8 weeks before I would be back. So just make sure that you're prepared.
How long did it take you?
I would say close to a year.
Okay.
Close to a year for everything, making sure that the implants, you know, took. So that's another fear that you have. You know, whenever you're going in and on your monthly checkup, and you're like, oh, you know, you said something about shame. Absolutely. You know, they take your teeth out. You don't have any, because when you leave there that day after surgery, they're screwed in. Okay, so now they're going to make sure that everything's good to take, and before they put the final screws in, and then they fill in you'll have some small holes, and they'll fill those in. So up until then, you're going to be going there. They're going to be taking your teeth out. You just feel horrible, and you just want them back in just real quick. You know, just get them. Let's not talk. Don't be looking for something else.
Right.
Man, and don't ask me a question right now. Right? I can't talk. I don't have any teeth in. So that was what the big thing was. So make sure that you can find out from your dentist weekend appointments. What's the availability on that? Because for me, that's the time that I can come in. So that was a big deal with my scheduling and stuff.